Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Floyd Humphreys, and today I just want to talk a little bit about why it is that poor people stay poor. Now, one of the biggest reasons is the United States spends more money than any country on earth to educate the children, and yet the children are amongst the dumbest on the planet. So they can't read, they can't write. And one of the reasons they can't read and write, aside from the fact that a lot of kids don't go to school anymore, especially in the inner cities, but one of the things is that the teachers are stupid. I mean, teachers don't know how to pronounce words, like they don't know how to pronounce realtor. They don't know how to pronounce nuclear. There's no such word as nuclear. Anybody that says there is a damn liar. There's no such word. It's nuclear. How many people don't even know how to say it correctly? They're illiterate. They can't even read. They can't pronounce words. They don't know the language. They're morons. Okay, now this is because the teachers are stupid. So if the teachers are stupid, what chance do the children have? Now here's the thing about having stupid teachers. What's the most important thing a child can learn in school? I mean, by the time you get out of 6th grade, you learn how to, you know how to read and write. You know how to do math. Okay, so those are the basics. So after the 6th grade, what is the most important thing that a student should learn? Well, obviously, how to make a living. Why don't teachers teach that? The reason they don't teach it? Because they don't know. They haven't a clue. They went to college, didn't major in anything, and they didn't have a degree in anything, didn't know how to do anything, and didn't know what to do, and so they says, well, hell, I guess I'm just stupid. I guess I'll be a teacher. And so that's where the teachers come from. Because they didn't major in anything. They didn't know how to do anything. Now I know there's some good teachers out there. A few, not many. And so anyway, teachers don't know how to teach how to become wealthy because they don't know. And if they did, the last thing they'd be is a teacher. Now, it would be nice if wealthy people were teacher. In other words, if we had millionaires and billionaires that come into the school and taught, you wouldn't even need to pay them because they don't need the money. The idea would be to get quality people into the schools in order to teach the children what they need to know. But as long as the government's in charge of schools, that's never going to happen. So you're going to have idiots that are teachers. Okay, now here's the thing. You need to know how to earn a living, and nobody ever teaches it. Okay, they tell you in school, get a job. Do you know that not a single person has ever, not even one, since planet Earth began, not even one person has ever become wealthy at a job. Ever. Not even one. It's never happened. It can't happen. Because no matter how much they make, that's how much they're going to spend. Now, it's like my son-in-law. He makes $40 an hour. Okay. His wife makes, 20-something. So, between the two of them, they make, they're not hurting. Okay, they can go out and spend $500,000 on toys, and they did. So anyway, what happens is that the teachers don't teach people what you need to do in order to become wealthy. So, and everybody doesn't want to become wealthy, and that's fine. It's just like everybody doesn't want to be a mathematician. If you don't want to take the class, don't take the class. But the thing of it is, in order to become wealthy, or at least financially independent, you have to use leverage. Now, you can leverage dollars, people, or ideas. And the thing is, it's like, let's say your local grocery store. Okay, he put $1 million into a building, and then put another $1 million on the shelves, then hired 50 people to take your money and stock the shelves and clean the floors and clean up spill-ups and all that stuff. So, he's got a few $1 million, but every store owner is a millionaire. Duh. And what they're doing is they've put their money to work. Well, if you don't have any money to put to work, then money isn't one of the things that you can leverage. But figure this. Now, let's say I give you a store for free. Let's say I gave you this store right here, and it sells health supplements. But instead of charging a fortune for any of these things, what we're going to do is we're going to charge cheaper than the store. A lot of these are super high quality products, and generally that's what you get with network marketing companies, but they charge too much. Sometimes they mark them up 10, 20 times. So what happens is, now like this CBD oil, for instance, I was paying over $100 for CBD oil, and I was doing it every month, and I did it for over 5 years with a company because I had to buy a certain amount of volume in order to qualify to hold my position and get my check. Okay, well, this is 750 milligrams of full spectrum CBD oil, and it's only, come on, 18 bucks. Now, so if I was to give you a store for free and I said, okay, here's your store, Joe, and anybody that goes there, if they don't want to become a member, if all they want to do is buy, they can buy at the low price of 28 bucks. In other words, anywhere else it's going to be between 70 and 150, but we're gonna let you sell it to these people for 28 bucks, and they don't have to do anything to get it at that price. They can buy, they can just, it's a store. They can buy if they want, like any store, and they can not buy if they don't want. Now, if they want to become a member, then they can buy it for $18. Now, here's what you're doing. You have now got a web page designer, an internet provider, some corporate people, some product manufacturers, all working for you. And guess how much you got to pay them? Nothing. So, anyway, so here's your store, okay? Now, so you've leveraged it. Now, what if there's an opportunity that goes along with this? And so let's say that I'm going to give you $25 for every person that you refer that wants to buy at the wholesale price. So I'll give you $25 for every one of them. So if you send me 100 people, I'll pay you $2,500. But that's not where it stops. Now I'm gonna also offer you that those people can refer people and do the same thing that you did, and so it's multi-generational. And so the people that they refer can refer people that get paid, that refer people that get paid, that refer people that get paid, that refer people that get paid, and you get paid on all those people too. Now, we got to keep the prices of the products low, so we're not going to pay any commissions on the products. But in order to cover the $25, we're going to charge people just a mere $49.95, a one-time fee to become a member. And then after that, to stay active, we'll just do what Costco does, and that's $9.95 a month. Okay, and that's all there is to it. Now, here's the thing. What people don't realize, and this is what most school teachers are too stupid to understand, is that network marketing has created more financially independent people than any other business plan on the face of the earth. Okay? Now, I talked to a girl the other day, and, I live off-grid, and I met her last year sometime, and she come up because she bought property at, it was about 8 miles from me, and I'd never met her before, but I met her at the laundromat, actually, is where I met her, and so anyway, so we talk every once in a while because, I try to help her if I can, and that. But anyway, so I was telling her, really, if you want some extra money, even if it's only $500 or $1,000 a month, the thing you need to do is join LiveGood, And then, a month went by, and then I told her, I said, you didn't do it. I said, the people that I enrolled a month ago are now already, because of free spillover, earning more than the $10 a month it costs them to join, which means they're participating for free. And because of the spillover, they will eventually earn over $2,000 a month without ever doing a damn thing, without ever sponsoring anybody, referring anybody, maybe even buying any products. So it's like the greatest opportunity on the face of the earth. And anybody that's been in network marketing before knows this immediately, just because there's no auto ship, there's no requirement to buy any products of any kind, there's no requirement to recruit anybody in order to get paid, there's no quotas, there's no things that you got to do in order to maintain your position and all that and all that. Anyway, there's 6 different ways to get paid, and as it turns out, you can make well over $100,000 a month. Company's only 12 weeks old, and there's already people that are making over $30,000 a month. Now just think about that for a minute. And there's only a few of those, but company's only 12 weeks old. Now there's a hell of a lot of people that are making thousands of dollars a month. And there's a hell of a lot of people that are making hundreds of dollars a month. And everybody else has barely got started because the company's only 12 weeks old. And so, I mean, I've made well over $2,000 myself in 2 months that I've been in just on referring people. Just on referring people. That's not even counting the 5 other ways to get paid. Just on the $25 of referring people. You know, I've made over $2,000. Okay. So, you know, so anyway, so back to this girl, you know, and I'm telling her, you know, that she's already, you know, wasted a month of her life that she can never get back. And you know, now when people come in, I've got people that are on my 11th level, but I'm now filling my 6th level. And so it takes a little while to go, and then when I finish that, then I'll go along along the 7th level and like that. But see, if she would have come in a month ago when I first talked to her about it, she would have already had 30 or 40 people under her in her downline, even if she never done anything besides sit on her ass. Okay? Now, so, you know, so in other words, she already lost the opportunity to participate for free, because she pissed it off by not being smart enough to recognize an opportunity. I mean, talk about too stupid to be considered human, you know. And I, you know, maybe, you know, I mean, she might wake up. Who knows, you know? But you know, she texted me a little while ago, and I said, I can't fix stupid, you know, and you know, and she took offense by that. And I said, look, I don't have time to educate you. Anybody that's been in network marketing knows that this is the greatest financial opportunity on the face of the earth right now. It's like being able to buy Tesla stock for a penny, you know. And so, you know, it's just, you know, but you got to be smart enough to recognize an opportunity. But see, schools don't teach people how to recognize an opportunity. They don't even tell you what an opportunity is. And there's so many people that have no idea. And so, you know, they're just going to be poor all their life. And there's really no reason for it. They just don't know any better. Nobody ever told them that they don't have to be poor. They think there's some magic formula or something. Well, no, all you got to do is act. You know, it's not going to fall out of the sky, and just, you know, boatload of money's not going to just fall out of an airplane and land on your head and say, here you go. You know, that's not going to happen. You know, I mean, you know, there's a lot of people out there that, you know, read the Bible
Server
and stuff.
announcement.
That's my chess program. But anyway, so people out there read the Bible, but they don't read the parable of the sower, you know, and the parable of the talents. You got to sow if you're going to reap. And, you know, people just, you know, they think they've got to go work at McDonald's or something. But anyway, that's it. I've already took too long. So just remember, there's a reason poor people are poor. And if they don't change their ways, they're going to stay poor. And it's a choice. Success is a choice. You can decide to be rich. You can decide to be poor. It's all right here. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you got anything out of it, please click like. You can subscribe. I've got other videos, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.